Namaste and welcome, dear friends. This is Anya Light here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I woke up this morning and I felt very called to share a reading for a collective out there who's going through something right now. And I feel it in my heart. And so I wanted to pull some cards and see if we can work together to help shed light on how to heal the situation. It feels kind of heavy, kind of difficult, challenging, but also I know that you have gone through a lot in your life, and you've learned a lot, and you've grown, and you've healed, and you have gained a lot of spiritual wisdom. So I have no doubt that you will figure this out. So let this reading simply be kind of like the icing on the cake of your own wisdom. As always, trust your own intuition first, and let these readings just be like a helpful tool on top of what you already know and what you already understand, because the most important thing is your own heart. All right, let's tune in. Thank you to the cards. Thank you to the guides who are with us today. Whenever you are finding this reading, it is meant for you. If this reading does not resonate with you, then just go ahead and shut off the video and leave this message for someone else. Also, I apologize. I have a bit of sniffles today. and so please bear with me. All right, so what's going on for you, my dear friends, today? Yeah. The rebel. The rebel. The rebel is saying, I don't want to be caged in. I don't want to be stuck in old patterns. I want to rebel against false. I want to rebel against all that's untrue. I want truth. I want beauty. I want love, and I'm not going to settle for less. So it feels like right now your soul is in this very beautiful space of learning to trust yourself, learning to trust your intuition. And yeah, so what is the situation that you're going through at this time that you need some help, some guidance with specifically? What's happening? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you're at this beautiful crossroads with a relationship, with a particular person in your life, with a relationship. And there's a lot of different ways that we can read the Wheel of Fortune card in tarot. The way that I like to read it is it's a crossroads, and we have a decision to make, and we can go towards the light, or we can choose to stay stuck in old patterns. And also this card is basically saying divinity is on your side if is important here. If you take the time to be patient with what's going on. So, and I repeat this like a broken record, and I'm going to keep saying it. And I say it for myself too. We're all learning this together. Patience is about slowing down your life. How often do we jump from one conversation to the next, from one to-do item on our list to the next to-do item, so that by the end of the day, it's just like this blur, this like fuzzy blur, and we don't even know how to make sense of it. It's kind of like our life sometimes is this soup, and we just kind of throw everything in the pot and it gets all mixed up. But when we're at these crossroads in life, we need to take the space in order to taste each thing individually and give ourselves time to experience that each element of our life. So in particular with this relationship that you're going through, this relationship that's bringing you some confusion in your life, you need to take some time to sit with this and really look at the underlying patterns and symbolism of what this relationship is bringing up in you. A dear soul sister of mine always talks about the archetypes of relationships. So it's like, what does this relationship stand for? Like, it's never really about this one person. It's about what is the energy that this person stands for. So, for example, like, when we're in a relationship with a male figure, for example, it could be the symbolism is our connection to the divine masculine. And what is the divine masculine? The divine masculine is the action, doing, the energy of doing and getting stuff done in the world. So whatever is being reflected back to us through that mirror of that relationship with the divine masculine, it's showing us where we can heal and upgrade and up level in terms of our relationship with this energy of doing and getting stuff done in the world. Does that make sense? Yeah, let me know in the comments below if this is resonating so far, and yeah, if you're with me. All right, okay. So what is going on with this relationship that you're confused about? Schizophrenia. You're torn between a rock and a hard place. You're torn. So it points back to the Wheel of Fortune card as well, re-emphasizing that you're at a crossroads and you feel like each option is laden with danger, like potential danger, and you can see what some of those dangers are quite clearly, and it's making you nervous. It's making you kind of feel like, ugh. So it's like, which way do I want to proceed in this relationship? Do I want to let this relationship go entirely? Is one way you could go. Another way you could go would be giving it another chance, practicing forgiveness and starting fresh. So it's like, but you can see how doing that, forgiving, starting fresh, could cause potential problems for you. And you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. So it feels like, my friend, you're sitting here with this, like, at this crossroads, in this moment of like, what next? This relationship has caused me a lot of confusion, a lot of suffering. It's not necessarily, I'm not getting the sense that it's like a toxic relationship, that it's like full of like abuse or anything dramatic that's like overwhelmingly dark. It feels more like, on the whole, a good relationship, but that each of you has had some trauma that got triggered in the course of the relationship, and it's brought up a lot of stuff that's been pretty challenging to deal with. So for both of you, not just you, not just them, not just that person, but both of you. Yeah, I'm getting the Lovers card. And the Lovers is about the choices that we make. It's about who are we aligning ourselves with, and most importantly, it's about passion. It's about passion in our heart, and reminding us that it's okay to follow our passion. It's okay to follow our feelings, right? A lot of spiritual traditions, a lot of religious traditions will tell you to ignore your feelings, that somehow being in this human life, like, emotions are to be automatically distrusted. But I wholly disagree, and let me know in the comments below if you agree with me on this, that emotions are our guidance system. It's a part of our intuition, a part of our intuitive system. So not to say we should always like 100% just make decisions based on our emotions. Logic is definitely important in the full equation of life, but yeah, the Lovers is, I'm feeling a lot of potential in this relationship. I'm feeling that it could go in a good direction if you choose forgiveness and starting fresh, starting over. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Sun. So starting fresh doesn't necessarily mean like that today everything has to be restored to the way that it used to be. I'm getting a sense of like there's been some distance between you and your person. However, the Sun is talking about moving forward at a slow and gradual pace to reconnect. There's no rush. We don't need to do it in a stressful way. We can do it slowly, gradually, peacefully, to let the sun come out of the clouds gradually. We don't have to like run out of our door, bust out of our door, and like fly into the the sun, we can just like, we can crack the door open, or we can open the door but leave the screen in. So there's some protection. So there's some remaining boundaries that you can keep up as you test the waters, is the phrase that I'm hearing here. Test the waters of how to move forward. Yeah. So silence, a big part of any good spiritual connection, spiritual relationship, is relying on the deep intuitive silence that's in our heart. Yesterday I taught a blessed and beautiful Sanskrit mantra class with some amazingly powerful goddesses. The energy in this space is still radiating from yesterday's gathering, and we learned yesterday about a deity in Hinduism named Dakshinamurti. And Dakshinamurti is this incarnation of Shiva who helps us to meditate, who helps us to go within, into the quiet, into the silence of our own inner heart, and discover all the treasures there, which honestly is beyond words. So one of the things that I'm feeling about this relationship is when you're with this person, a lot of times when you're with this person, like not all the time, obviously, but a lot of times in the past, you felt this beautiful silence descend on you. I love this card because look at the colors. It's soothing. It's like the purples and the blues. It's like relaxation. It's like purples, intuition, third eye. It's like this, and the person has their eyes gently closed in this sort of relaxing facial expression. Their third eye between their eyes is lit up by the moon, intuition. So when you're with this person, a lot of times you feel like just this peace descend on you. It feels really good and really stabilizing and really relaxing. And you miss that. You miss that, and you want to go forward if you can. But again, there's these like pitfalls of like, I don't know, because in the past, something did go terribly wrong between you guys. But again, that is because of the individual traumas and triggers that this relationship brought to the surface. If you resonate with the term twin flame, maybe that will help. Side note, I don't believe in twin flames as like this overarching theory that everyone needs to buy into, but it can be a convenient, helpful label to help us understand this sometimes tumultuous nature of deeply loving relationships that are very grounded and rooted in past life connections. And also these relationships, these twin flame-esque like relationships, often the people involved in them make a soul agreement before they incarnate into these physical forms that they're going to meet up and do specific work together. So when these relationships break down, or when the people separate for different reasons because their darkness gets triggered, their wounds, their traumas get triggered, it can feel like devastating to the soul, because on some level you know that you're meant to walk with this person, and then when you're not walking with them, it just feels like completely wrong. So besides like moving slowly and patiently and kind of taking your time, testing the waters, dipping your toes in, what else do you need to know about this connection? What else is important to know at this time? Wow, yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's a very strong possibility that the timeline that you are on, you may get a message from this person soon. The pages, they deliver messages, and this particular message is a message of hope, a message of sunshine, a message of light, of love, of caring, of compassion. It's strongly felt that they may reach out to you soon, and that you won't even have to do the work of reaching out, that they will reach out. So how best to respond to them, how to respond to that person. Yeah. High Priestess, using and trusting your intuition every step of the way. You are incredibly wise. If you are here in this, watching this reading right now, there is a level of soul advancement that you have that goes outside of the normative crowd. Trust that. Do you know that? Do you believe that? Remember that. Remind yourself of that, right? We live in a culture that perpetually reinforces the idea, reminds us that we need to look outside of ourselves to authorities for the answers, when that is just not freaking true. Each of us has the spark of God within. It's located here in the heart. It's here located in the third eye, the place of intuitive wisdom. It's located here, the crown, the part that connects us to divinity with no filters and no barriers. You are the High Priestess, and you know. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card. The High Priestess trusts themselves. Trust that they know secrets. They know secrets of their own soul. Secrets of their own soul. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. All right, I hope this was helpful, loves. As always, I'm with you. If you would like a private one-on-one reading with me, I am always available, so please reach out to me. I would love to help give you some more guidance if you want more specific, nuanced guidance in your particular situation with this. I would love to be of service to you, so don't hesitate to reach out, okay? I love you. Thanks for following the channel. Thanks for subscribing, and I love you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Mwah! See you soon in the next video.